Alright, YouTubers, this is the TMS wood stove. As you can tell, this is my first burn. That's what I'm going to put on the title. It's first burn. Now, I have packed this thing up so full of wood that it is ridiculous. The whole inside there is filled up. Something I've noticed in the YouTube videos is a lot of people don't show you exactly how thin that door is. Take a look at that. Just how thin this door is. See? Stuff's pretty thin. Spring on the back, there's bolt. That seems to work just fine. This little bolt right here, though, you may want to have welded on. Now, I'm going to show you that I've got this thing literally packed to the brim. I use a little fire starter down in there to get the fire going. Probably have too much wood in there, so it'll burn for quite some time. There's not a lot of room. You can see there's smoke coming out the front, but that's because I have too much wood in here. Now, I think as long as you have the wood back a little ways, probably won't smoke as much in the front. Something I do want to show you. It's underneath here, where the majority of the heat is right now. Yeah, you can see it right here. That's that paint that has to come off. Now, they say they don't actually send you any manual or anything with this. There's down the heat tubes. Found out what the little pegs are for. I figured that these things were solid and both shaped the same direction, just like those are. But nobody ever shows you this portion, where you just lift these up, set it off to one side. That brings this cooker up higher on the tube. That makes it to where this can cook really easy. And you can put something right here if you wanted to. And as you can tell, it is smoking from all over the place. This is that cheap little latch everybody keeps talking about. Which all you gotta do with it is put it over on there, which is actually kind of hard to do. I thought this door would be a lot hotter than what it is. There we go. Yeah, this is the latch everybody keeps complaining about. And as you can see, there's a gap. So I'll be putting a pan underneath it. Overall, I am super excited and happy. Eee! Yeah, I made an ee sound because I'm really, really happy. So, what we'll do, we'll take and lay this back down. See, and as you can see, that actually raises that up quite a bit. These fold over, or you can stick your shoes or anything else on there that you want to. Fold this one open too. That's what it looks like. You can still set stuff on here. This paint is real cheap. It's meant to come off, people. Meant to come off. Now, I'm going to show you. It's smoking real nice. That's not the whole pipe smoking, that's just the top. It's kind of windy today. All sections are there. It's going good. I've got it on a couple of boards here and on the other foot to kind of tilt it forward a little bit. This is the little poker tool they give you. I'll probably have my boss help me weld up another piece because he's a pretty good welder. And I don't have a welder. I want to show you the other tool that they give you. This is the little pull-out ash tool. It just barely fits under the grate. Go all the way to the back, pull the stuff out. I will probably add a second grate on the inside because I've got a couple behind that chair over there that I can manipulate to make that one in there stronger. Alright, yeah, this is really good. You can see it now. See how the top of this is smoking real good? I'll be able to come across there with a wire brush, take most of that off. Whatever I can't take off, I'll take off with some paint thinner or some lacquer thinner, stuff like that. This one in the back, I may even weld it shut, but I doubt it, because at first it just smokes like crazy. And this is probably what that one bad review is talking about, because they didn't burn off the paint. This thing does smoke immediately as soon as it starts getting hot, and it does stink. Puts off some bad fumes. As you can tell, I'm outside doing this. Make sure you do your first burn outside somewhere. Now, I did cheat this time. I lit it with that. It lit really easy with that. I just, and it was done. So there we go. Smoking a lot, getting all that smoke off, or all that paint off there is going to happen. But as you can tell, the pipe's smoking real good. That's going to work real well for me. I'm super excited. My wife got this for me. I think she spent about 80 bucks. You know, just under $80 on Amazon. On the box, I do want to say that it does say TMS. And it was made in China, so that might be Taiwanese military stove or Taiwan military stove, maybe. Maybe it's an Asian type military stove. Don't care. I got it. I love it. That's all there is to it for now. Now, when I go deer hunting this year, I'll give you another video of it after I've already burnt the paint off. But before I go, I want to show you what the paint looks like whenever you actually get it going. See how it's bubbling right there? You just come in here and scrape that and it comes right off. Alright, everybody. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you in the woods.